So in the last video, we went on a massive losing streak. We were able to end it here before we were too far gone. We're only a game back, so it looks like the White Sox are losing as well, which is good. So if we win this one, we'll be a half game back of them. And we are currently in talks with New York for Grayson Rodriguez. So potentially we'll be trading him. We will see though. It's like it's fogging out. Doesn't ever look like rain. It just looks like we're playing at like 7 in the morning. So we give up the solo home run to Nicholas Kurtz. We did score 9 runs in the last game, so hopefully our offense has come alive in some regard. Alright, we didn't hit enter too many times, so we'll have the opportunity to potentially send him home. Average outfield depth, normal runner, great arm. We send him, and he gets thrown out. I kind of figured he was probably going to get thrown out, but with 2 outs, I think it's a good risk. A 3-run home or a 2-run home run, so we're down 3 now. A 2-out double, a single there, so we're able to get a run. And then Ralphie's able to hit him in, so we get 2 runs. So if Chase was able to score on that base hit, then we would be tied, but unfortunately, he's a little bit too slow. A leadoff double for Luis Angel. 2 guys on base for Rocchio. He strikes out. Jose gets hit by a pitch. Manzardo fielder choice. And Capus pops out. So that was a really good opportunity for us to score. A leadoff triple, so they're going to get a 4th run. I guess they did. No, they didn't. Surprising. Let's see. They bring in a new pitcher. 3-0 count. He gets out. That's diabolical. He's only at 74 pitches, so he'll definitely be able to make it through the 7th here. Come on, offense. Do anything. Slade's still pitching really efficiently. There we go. We're tied back up. Jose with a home run. That is his 15th of the year. I really hope CJ figures it out because his value as far as defensive value, he has good power. Also, is really good base running value. He's just not getting on base. Gives up the solo. What are we doing, Slade? You had a chance to throw a complete game. Alright, he has 2 hits today. Now he has still 2 hits. Get a guy on base for Kemp, and we lose. So unfortunately, Slade was able to throw 9 innings because he pitched really efficiently, but again, our offense just was not able to clutch up. We'll see what the Yankees say here. Yeah, they just want too much. Unfortunate for them. Let's look again for Grayson. We'll shop one more time. I wish you could just accept the trade. Like if they're offering this person, I should just be able to accept it, just how you can with other positions. It's like if I go here, you just have to submit it. But if I go to the multiplayer trade, I can just complete it. So it should have that option for all trades. Um, it's actually, they have Stanton on their team. Oh yeah, I forgot that we had Stanton last year for that little bit. He just plays outfield. He's really fast, but we just don't need an outfielder. That's the problem that we're having. That's an interesting one. I say that, but like Jason Dominguez really is interesting because he's fast, decently fast, I should say. He played first base. Hmm, controversial, but I think we do go with this trade. So we have to figure out a spot for him, which Luis Acuna has some value in the middle infield, so it's hard for me to want to necessarily move off of him. Kobe Mayo also can play literally every position, and his metrics are pretty decent hitting. It's just not a very good shortstop. His average is just really low. And this is a tough decision. I feel like JJ Bleday, we can still look to move. Because he might just be off. Like his hot streak just might be done. Wyatt Lunsford Shinkman. It's a crazy name. Emerson is kind of an interesting trade. So mostly we could get him just right away. This one, if either one of them was doing better, like Carlos Stan's doing fine, but hmm, and he's doing well this year. Metrics aren't too bad. Let's see. If, I guess we just flip him for prospects, and then we just rock with Dominguez, maybe. Because like he has value, we just can't find like he's lefty lefty, and it's just difficult to get him into a spot. There's just no good prospect trades for him. He's only, I think this honestly might be the best move is send Ralphie down, even though he's batting 295. He only has 3 home runs. And then we rock with Jason Dominguez. We flip them. Try this. Oh, it works out. Joe's ready for the majors anyway. All right, let's see. See if this magically fixes all our problems. And let's hope that Dominguez can learn some second base. So it looks like it's giving him 30 skill level there. So I actually might be able to play it a little bit. Lead off double. We'll love to see it. 2 guys on base for Jose. Bases loaded for Kefis. Man, he's just got to figure it out. Bases loaded with no outs, and we get no runs. Rerun home run. There we go. There's some offense. There is the offense that we've been waiting for. Kefis gets on base. Should be able to get a steal. Let's go to third. Come on, get the third. Okay. Double steal. Swing away. Strikes out. Double steal. There we go. Double steal works out. We get the ground out. We get the 4th run. Bibby's throwing well so far today. Gives up a home run to Jacob Wilson. Okay. We had a single here. It's going to score Dominguez after he's able to get the steal. They get a second run, but he's able to make it through the 5th. Leadoff walk. Strikeouts. Another walk. And Luis with a base hit. He's starting to lock down a spot. And he can play second as well. Which I actually forgot. I don't know why we have bothering putting him in center. I guess we'll see what Dominguez is able to do after this game. So he's starting to hit. So we get 9 runs. Our offense is starting to come back alive. Besides for CJ. He's dead in the water. All right, 9-3. Leadoff double. JJ Bleday with a home run. He has not had one in a while. He's up to 13. Love to see that. Love to see him get back. Tanner's at 85, so we should be able to get him through the 7th, and he does. See if we can get him through an 8th inning. There he goes. He's at 112. We'll give him a chance for the complete game. Hey, made it through. 126 pitches. Gave up 3 runs, but saved our pitching there. So we'll certainly take that. All right, so let's look at our lineup here. How is Dominguez at second base? Did not learn it. I wish you could see if he's able to learn a base, but it also doesn't matter because we can put him at center. And then I guess Chase is at, okay, so that's why I was trying him at second. It still doesn't give him any position ranking, but it says he can play. He has 30 defense at second base, so maybe he actually can learn it. We'll give him another game there. I mean, he's hitting, so we can work and figure it out there. Cunha and Kemp are both on the bench today, which I don't really like, but see if we can just continue the momentum with the guys that we have in the starting lineup today. Two hits for us. There we go. 3-run home run. Maybe that's the magic. Just let guys rotate in and out. Seems like Parker is figuring it out. Kafis is not. Solo home run for them. Cuts the lead down to 2. Game is all tied up now with the walk and the home run. Two out hits. Man, Kafis sucks. He is really struggling. I don't know what's going on with him. All right, Dominguez gets hurt, so we'll put Acuna in there. Angel gets on base. Let's see if he's able to get the steal. No, he's refusing. We get him a third, but there's 2 outs, a walk, and a 3-run home run. We will take that. We will take that for sure. So we will take the 6-3 lead. We'd love to see that, and a double for Manzardo. So he's had a really good day of hitting. Parker, we're going to see if he's able to get through a 6. Pitches a clean 6 innings, so we'd love to see that. Bo Naylor gets walked. Kafis is just continuing to struggle. I keep thinking he's just going to work his way out of it at some point. But he is not. He is not doing a very good job. Give Brian the 7th inning here. Gives up a solo home run. So now it's 6-4. Infield hit. Gets the steal with the air all the way to third. Blade gets another walk. Sacrifice fly gets us run number 7. Manzardo strikes out. Mayo is going to... Is that a double? Yep. So it's going to put runners at second and third with 2 outs for Bo. And he hits a double, so now it's 9-4. And Kafis is just... He's been on a rough streak. Let's see his... So he has 0 for 4, 0 for 4, 1 for 4, 0 for 4, 0 for 4. Yikes. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. He's 1 for 20. That's pretty rough. So Blade hits a double and we get a 10th run. We get an 11th run. Our offense has come back alive. We love to see it. We are putting it on them. We are really putting it on them. My goodness. All right, Kafis. Time for a big hit. There, he's it's on cue. Now, does it matter that we get 16 runs? No, but that is really good for him to hopefully break out of his cold streak. My goodness, we are actually just destroying these guys. So, who do we want to bring in? I guess maybe Logan. Yikes, Logan. 3 runs? It's a good thing we have a 9-run lead. He still can't learn second. It's unfortunate. Well, let's move to the next day. Maybe he learned it. No, he still hasn't. Alright, well, we gotta figure out a spot that he can play. Then we just put him at center. We have DeLauder come off the bench. Then we can put Onhill there at second. Gives us potentially Luis as well that can play second as well. Oh wow, it's really good. Our offense is starting to wake up a little bit. We'll check free agency really quick. Nobody too crazy that is available. I guess Carson Seymour would be the only guy, but we don't really need more starting pitchers, especially ones that are not really that good. Cooper Engel is getting the start today at the catcher position. Joe is getting... I feel like we used him at one point this year. Did he pitch with us? No, this is his first game, so he's making his debut for us to see how he does today against his old team. Did we actually get him from Seattle? Looks like we did. Who did we trade him for? Oh, San Francisco. Yeah, Quan's on San Francisco now. Now he's up to 2.5 stars. Good for that guy. He has really good speed, doesn't he? Yeah. He's angry. He's an angry man. We just have an influx of just. We have too many outfielders. And we just don't get enough value for them trade wise. Plus, we also have too many first. Like, it's just too many guys that can play first. Too many guys that, like, Manzardo's like our main DH guy. He's not really good in the field. We just don't have the ability to find spots for him. So Joe's having a bad start. Unfortunate for him. A 1-out double. A balk moves him to third. Angel gets walked. Lede with a single is going to get us a run. Rokio is going to get a base hit. That's going to get us a second run. Cooper is going to hit a sacrifice fly. Might be working to solidify his spot as the backup catcher. Joe immediately gives up a solo home run, so we're back down our run. Ground outs. A ground out. 2-out double. Not able to get it. My grass definitely needs mowed. We'll do that later. A 1-out walk. A flyout. Pass ball. And a strikeout, unfortunately. So Joe should be able to make it through this 5th inning. Gets up another home run. So 5 runs through 5 innings. Not very good. Dominguez does get a walk and gets caught stealing. That sucks. He's had 89 pitches. Oh, another home run. One more out for him? Nope, he gives up another run. We left him in too long. And our offense is not picking us up. Unfortunate. So, Joe's a pretty rough first start for him. Let Joey throw. 2-out single. And they get an 8th run. And Dominguez is hurt again. That's not good. Throw Kafis out there. Yeah, just leave him in center. So we're down to 5. I don't think we are having much offense this game. Cantillo just needs to figure it out. He's just staying out. Yeah, I say. We're probably not scoring many more runs. 12-4. Joey can finish out the game since we're down 8. He's walked 5 people. He's had several pass balls. 6 people. A rough go of it for him. So we get cooked there. I didn't realize that Miles Strauss could play in the infield. I don't really want him. He's 32. We have a lot of younger and better infielders. So we lose the first one against the Mariners there. We're 1.5 games back from the White Sox. We also don't know what his injury is, so we are just going to place him on the injured list for 10 days. Khalil has 3 more days on the injured list, I believe. He's still injured for 1 more week. Means we could bring Ralphie back up. Could bring Bazana back up. This is really bad fielding. That's because we were throwing him at random positions. We'll bring him back up. We'll rock with our lineup. Logan Allen had a rough start in his last one, his first loss all in the year in his last start. Immediately walks to first guy and throws a wild pitch and gives up a single, so he's off to another pretty rough start. Loads the bases up. See if he's able to work out of it. And he does. Threw a lot of pitches though. And Kafis is just on an absolute stinker. Another wild, or I guess the first one was a pass ball. Gives up a run. See if he has a clean inning. Nope. His third walk on the day. Fourth walk. And the walks, they both come back to score. So, I mean, it's not working out for him, unfortunately, this game. And our offense is doing nothing. Man, we're done trying to push guys through innings, so it's not working out though. My goodness, we can't even get through an inning with our bullpen. We have been no hits so far. Those are our first hits. There's a walk. There's a single. We score a run, so we're only down 4. We gotta hold them up, unfortunately. See if we can break up. It's caught stealing. Man, we get it. I mean, Capus does get a base hit, so that's good. We should be able to get him a second, hopefully. We're just sending forced. All right. So we do get 2 runs there. Jose Suarez is pitching well. Of course, immediately jinx him. You just can't say anything nice about your guys. Leadoff guy gets on. Double play takes care of that. So Suarez did give up the solo home run, unfortunately. We're going to have Kate Smith come in. Come on offense. We get a guy on base. Rocchio pops out. Lede strikes out. Kemp hits a double here to get us a 3rd run, so a little bit of action. See if CJ's able to clutch up again. He hits a double. All right, if he starts to get hot, our offense is going to really take off. So we get 2 runs here. We get a walk. Mayo's 1 for 2 on the day. He gets walked. Angel Martinez. And that was the opportunity right there to get back into this game. We're going to take Cade out, and we'll bring in Garrett to hopefully throw a shutdown inning. He does that. Bo strikes out. Luis pops out. And Rocchio grounds out. So we have plenty of guys left on base. They left. Actually, never mind. We only left 10 guys on. They left 23. We should have lost by 15 runs. My goodness. Back down a game and a half. So we don't know what his injury is. That's going to be diabolical if it's like a 2-month long injury after we just traded for him. See if anyone needs rest. So we'll set him at, oh, he has 30 at short. So they're both pretty equivalent as far as their ability to play the middle infield. So let Bazana get some at-bats today. He's actually better at shortstop, so we're going to put Acuna in there. Put him at short. Put Bazana at second. And rock with this lineup. Slade's 7-3 on the year. See if he's able to get win number 8. Leadoff guy gets a base hit. Fielder's choice with 2 outs, and we're able to keep him off the board for 2 innings. Manzardo strikes out. Kafis grounds out. Acuna pops out. Leadoff guy gets a hit again. Chase pops out. Bo hits a single here. Base hit up the middle. Bazana gets a walk here. I feel like he made his debut last year, didn't he, for a little bit? Yeah, 217, 2 home runs and 69 at-bats, so not the best, but it's another opportunity now, and Kemp is going to hit a double here, or a single, I should say, to score 2 runs. Jose rolls into a double play, but we do get 2 runs across. We love to see that. We love to have some offense. And Slade seems to be on a pitching well today, which we love to see. His 3rd walk, though, gets a double play, which will help him out. And then gives up a 2-run home run. Oh, that's unfortunate. He was pitching really decent up until that point. That 83 pitches. The leadoff guy has been on so much for him. We're just going to take him out, which means they're probably going to score a run here, unfortunately. A lot of our guys are fatigued now, so bring in Troy. Yeah, they get the 3rd run, a 4th run, a 5th. Oh my goodness. Like, now we're down 3. He does get on base here. Jose pops out, though. Manzardo gets a single here. Kafis hits a sacrifice fly. We're just not able. We just don't get that clutch hitting. We're just leaving too many guys on base. DeLauder pops out. Bo pops out. And Bazana hits a solo home run. So it is 3-5 now. They've had a leadoff guy on almost every inning. They should have had a lot more runs than what they currently have. Kemp grounds out. Jose strikes out. And Manzardo strikes out as well. So we'll see if Troy can make it through this inning as well. The leadoff guy did not get on, which is always nice to see. So still 5-3. We got to get 2 runs here. Kafis 0 for 3 on the day. 0 for 4. He strikes out. We get a 2-out double here. Bo. He hits a single, so we have the tying guy on first base. Bazana last time had a home run. Is he going to clutch up? He strikes out. So unfortunately, we get swept by the Mariners. 2.5 games out. Just in a rough spot, unfortunately. 4 to 6 weeks he's out, so that stinks. Yeah, if Jose Suarez is doing better, we might try him in the starting rotation a bit, but we got to get our. We just need to have better hitting. I mean, like 5 runs is not too bad to give up. We just are not having clutch hitting. Said 18 at bats, and his on base percentage is really bad as well. We got to fix our lineups a little bit, so we're going to bring these 3 guys up to AAA. These 4 guys up to AA. That works. Go to low A. And bring those 5 up to high A. That team's terrible. 19 and 44. Yikes. Let's bring him up to low A. Send him up to low A. And then we put those 2 guys up to low A. And then we'll look here at the international complex. Yeah, I don't care about that guy. Bring up some hitters. We don't need any more pitchers, I don't think. Throw them to the ACL. All right, we're all good there. See how Tanner Mbappe does today. Jonathan with the start for the Mets. It's been pitching well. Only in 10 innings this year. Please, offense, do anything. I move CJ Kafis down, but then they have the rotation, so he's still batting 5th. Immediately get a home run and a walk. So we are down a run. Kafis with a double. Love to see that. All right, a single here is going to move him to third. It's very shallow, fast runner. It's a great arm. We just got to hold him up, unfortunately, even though it doesn't look like it's very shallow, but it looks like we're going to get a base hit up there. So Cunha is really making a name for himself. There we go. Infield hit, whatever. Basically a bunt, looks like. Cooper, he gets a walk here. Unfortunate, but we do get 2 runs, so we do take the lead. The Mets actually kept Mark Vientos, even though he's batting 197. He's always on the waiver wire randomly. But in this universe, they decided not to waive him. Cafus with a triple. There we go, Cafus. Get a little bit of a hot streak going. We get his average, 220, 225. Like, it will be more than sufficient with how much value he has on the base paths and with his power. Tanner Bobby blows the lead that we gave him. We gifted him a 2-run lead. So we'll see if we were able to get him the second. We are. Rokio pops out though. Engel's gonna pop out. And Blade is gonna line out. So we tried to help Bobby out, but he's not really interested in getting his 5th win of the year. A leadoff double for Kemp. Jose moves him to 3rd, and Manzardo, fielder's choice at home, is going to keep that run from scoring. And Kafis strikes out, so we're not able to get that run across. It's a really good pitch count for the 5th inning, although he's running out of stamina. Acuna gets out. Rocchio hits a 2-out double. Cooper. He grounds out, unfortunate. So we'll give him to a base runner. Gives up a hit immediately, so he's going to have to come out, unfortunately. So we got to go with Brian. Immediately gives up a double, so it looks like they're going to most likely get a run here. Unless we're able to clutch up. Nope. So Brian's been struggling since he's gotten onto our team. We're down 2 runs. Gives up another run just to make our lives a little bit more difficult, so we'll just leave him in. Glad about taking him out, but we need some runs. We need some hits, not strikeouts. There we go. That's not going to help. So 2 strikeouts and a base hit and a flyout, which is not going to do anything good for us. So we're going to bring in, since we're down 3, we're bringing Logan. Last chance to score. Another strikeout. A ground out. And we lose again. So our offense is just continuing to struggle, unfortunately. Cave is starting to do a little bit well. Maybe we just leave him down there in the 9 hole. But Angle is just no home runs. Bad on base. It's only 21 at bats, but he just ain't it. We're about to be under 500 as well. Ralphie did play catcher when he was first picked up. So here's what we're going to do. It actually says that he can play catcher. He's a full 3-star catcher. Controversial, but we're going to do it. So why does it keep changing him back to first? Who's our backup catcher now? Set his position to catcher. So maybe that's what we do. Man, we're down 3 games now. We were comfortably leading the division, and we just went on. I mean, we've just been losing a ton. We are 10 games over 500. And our offense, look at all our metrics. We were number 1, and now we're dropping in those. All right, so we'll be more aggressive with our lineups here. So we have Bo Naylor. That is Luis. You are not ever going to be a DH. What are we doing? We're going to put Ralphie at DH. Give Bazana the start at second. They have Tariq Skubal. I didn't realize that. So I think maybe we actually do put Acuna in. We try to play matchups, I guess, a little bit. Leave some of our lefties on the bench. There we go. All right, we have our lineup figured out. Now we're gonna probably get 2 hits and give up 15 runs, but we've tried to optimize against the lefty. And immediately we immediately I mean the double's good, but immediately we gotta take him out, which is unfortunate. So he's out for 4 days. So we do get a leadoff double, but we are not able to do anything. They get a leadoff double. Now, they will almost certainly score. Yeah. We don't get that, even though our offense is like really, really good. But Parker is just going to go out there and just give up all kinds of runs. All right, we get a guy on base. Infield hit. Big strikeouts. And then nothing. Still 2-0. Mayo with the base hits. Single for Ralphie. It's going to move the runners to first and third, or second and third. And we just can't get any runs. They get runs. They get a third run. Some base runners. What's his contract? It's got to be insane. 52. I thought it might even be worse. But I mean, 52 is a ton. Obviously, it'd be something like we can never afford for one player. Still a shutout. We're not even going to try to push him through. We're going to leverage our bullpen more. Let Logan pitch the fifth. Because really, everyone's going to be giving up runs. Capus gets on base. He's able to get a steal. Mayo flies out. Rocchio gets out. So they actually brought in the right-handed pitcher now. Leave Logan out there for the 6. Double plays. A good result. Please, offense. I think we try to pinch hit. We'll bring DeLauder out. He strikes out. Bazana gets a walk. We'll go back into the bullpen. We'll bring in Tim. We get 1 out. A wild pitch. And they get a 4th run, unfortunately. Tim's back to being a stinker, but when we don't score, it actually does not matter who we have in. The leadoff guy on, though. 2 walks in a row. Single here. Bases loaded, no outs. Brian Rocchio's up. He's 0 for 3 on the day, so we're going to pinch hit for him. Who do we have on the bench? We have Manzardo and Blade. So, I think we go with Blade here. And then we figure out... Probably put him at short, and then Blade in right field. Surely we get a run here. There we go. There's what we brought him in for. Take a walk. Ralphie has a hit today. A 3-run double, so we are all tied up. There we go, Ralphie. We'd love to see. Bo gets walked, so that's another walk this inning. Chase is going to get a single here. Offense is coming alive. Still no outs. Lozana does have a base hit today. And he's going to get a sacrifice fly, so he's going to get an RBI. Kemp. He's going to hit a single here. That's going to get us run number 6. Jose's going to hit into a fielder's choice at first. Or, I mean, at second, so he's going to stay on first. Kafis is going to strike out, but we do get 6 runs that inning, so that's really good. So we're into the 8th now, so we can use our higher leverage arms. Cade Smith, hopefully he can shut it down. Hits a batter. Did he hit 2 straight batters? What are you doing? Now we're bringing our closer for save number 11. Groundouts. Infield hits. Strikeouts. And manages to get him to pop out. So we'd love to see it. Love to see it. A 6-run inning. We'll take any sort of good luck that we can get for sure. So Angel's going to be out for 3 days. We're just going to put him on the injured list. And we'll go down. I mean, they're both 25. Both lefties. It's on-base percentage a lot better, so maybe that's just AAA on-base percentage. It doesn't really matter. So he's really going to be our 3rd string catcher because we're going to use Ralphie as our primary backup. Or make sure he gets as many at-bats as we can get him. So we need a second baseman now. So we're going to throw Travis in there, or against righties, I should say. And then Luis in there against lefties. And then we can rock and roll and figure out our lineups here. All right, so check here. So Bo is at 95% energy. They have a righty on the bump today. So what I think we're going to do is throw Ralphie there. Is it still calling him a... I am actually really annoyed. So it's still calling him a first baseman. It's literally forced to be a catcher. Like, why is why is it keep switching him? Lock to team. Like, he just is a catcher. I'm getting kind of annoyed that it keeps switching him when I'm doing this. Because now it's going to say he's at first baseman. Yeah, like literally. That's annoying. I don't understand why it's forcing him to be a catcher or first baseman as well. When I am So that's something that the game should actually fix. I'm putting force start use that position catcher, and then I use the AI to do the rotation, and it's like, nah, he's actually first base. Like, that makes no sense. I want him to be the catcher. And in real life, he actually did play. He was a catcher prospect, so it's not as if I'm pulling something out of out of nowhere. We will give Bo the day off as far as catching today and let him hit. Give Manzardo the full day off. See if Joe's able to pitch better today. And we'll truly see if Ralphie's able to learn the catcher position, which he should, because he literally was a catching prospect. And they took it away, but he should theoretically be able to learn that position because he literally was drafted as a catcher. So Joey Dale does hit a home run, so they're off to a good start. We did get a couple of hits in the first inning. Ralphie's with a base hit to start out the inning. A pass ball moves him to second. Rocchio pops out. Bazana gets hit, but he is able to continue to play. Wild pitch moves the runners in the scoring position. And a double is going to score both of those runs, so maybe Lede is starting to heat back up. Joe walks the leadoff guy. I think we'll have a pretty short leash for him. The leadoff guy gets on again. An error is going to move those runners there. And he gives up an RBI and double. So this will probably be his... Yeah. So he's just going to... Doesn't have it today. Which, I mean, Jose Suarez is not really that much better of an option, but he got out of that inning. A solo home run, so we'd love to see that. Rocchio is up to 7 on the year. They get a leadoff runner again. He's able to get out of that with a double play. A leadoff double for Billade, second one on the day. Kemp's able to move him to third, and Jose not able to get an RBI. So we get him to third with 1 out, but unfortunately not able to score him. Jose gives up the 2-run home run, unfortunately. So 7-3. Scoreless inning that one. So he has 6 innings, 9 strikeouts, 3 runs he's given up. 10 strikeouts now, so they bring in the lefty. And Kafis, of course, with his 193 average, is going to hit a single. It's creeping back to 200. Lede gets his 3rd hit on the day. See what Kemp's able to do here. Fielder's choice, so we have runners on first and third for Jose. And he is just not able to clutch up, unfortunate. He's still batting me really well this year, so I can't really be too upset about him, but we just need those clutch hits if we're going to win games like this, and looks like Jose is going to have to come out of this game. Bring in Joey with his 5.94 ERA, which just got elevated to 6.15. So we're getting blown out this game, unfortunately, but don't have a ton of offense. So Joey will definitely finish out this game for us. Unfortunately, we only get 3 runs that game. So we lose 2 of 3 in that series. Joe is continuing to struggle in his debut. Now we play the Brewers, who are 6 games above 500. Thankfully, our division is not pulling away too much. The Detroit and White Sox are tied. We're still 2 games back. So he hasn't learned. I mean, the game says he's overall a full 3-star with 3.5-star potential. I don't know why um, he can't learn catcher, but I think we just will force the issue because why not? It's kind of the same with Jason Dominguez. Like if he's 30 overall as a second baseman, it's like we might as well just leave him there. So Bo just got so fatigued from DHing. That's kind of goofy because he should be able to like recover some energy or at least not lose any. But that's right. So we have Crooks there if we need a third string catcher. See how Logan does today. Not good. So we're immediately down a run, or 2 runs. Blade starting to get heated up again. Same with Kemp. Line drive double play, unfortunately. That could have been massive. Could have been a 3-run home run. But we do tie up the game, so we'll not be upset about that. That's his 11th of the year for Manzardo. Mayo strikes out. Ralphie grounds out. And Bazana flies out. Rocchio strikes out. Another strikeout. And a single here with 2 outs. Kafis gets a walk. A Manzardo pops out. Still tied 2-2. See how much more that Logan Allen can give us. 2 base runners on. Is able to keep it tied there at 2. No runs for us that inning. He's at 79 pitches. A double. So he gives up the lead. We throw the guy at third randomly. So 3 runs through 5. It's pretty below average, but we'll take it. Bazana gets on base with a single to start out the inning. A strikeout. A flyout. Another single. So we have 2 guys on for Kafis. And he strikes out, so not able to take advantage of that. He's at 90. We might be able to get through this inning. 2 outs. And we made the mistake of leaving him in. Blake Perkins, their 9-hole hitter. Like, I don't even feel like that was a bad decision to leave him in. A lefty. Or he's a switch hitter. DeLauder gets a solo home run. So we love that. So we're 3-5 now. That's DeLauder's 7th of the year. So unfortunate for Logan. He's ended up being pretty average for us. Unfortunate for him, but we'll bring in Tim for the 7th here. Immediately gives up a double and a single. And they get a 6th run. So we get some big offense this inning with the leadoff walk. A wild pitch moves in the 2nd. Rocchio grounds out. Blade flies out. Kemp hits a single. Infield singles, so we're not able to score. Capus watches the pass ball. So that's going to get us a run number 4. So Tim will leave in for the lefty. Gets him out. So then we'll go with Troy. Need some offense. Still need some offense. A walk with 2 outs. Ralphie. Wild pitch. And a fly out. Leave Troy in for the 9th here. Throws a wild pitch. So we're down 3. Bazana has a hit today. Ground outs. A ground out. And a strikeout. So our team struggles just continue. Our pitching's not doing too well. Logan Allen, unfortunately, he had a good start. He was 3-0, and now he's lost 3 straight games. I don't think we're going to get much if we offer him up. We can get the Brian Bello. We can always get Brian Bello. But I think we throw Cantillo back into the rotation just to see if anything positive happens. Joe Whitman, or Whiteman? No, Whitman is not off to a hot start. Logan Evans can go back down to AAA. Just watched so many guys. AAA's not been good either. Bring Walters up. And we are at 500 now, so we are really struggling. Let them figure out our rotation here. They actually want Troy in the lineup, which is interesting. He has a 3.26 ERA, so that's not bad. I don't mind that. Sometimes it's good to see what the AI comes up with. Honestly, I'm fine with our catching situation now. Our lineup. So Ralphie. See, it's giving him 35 defense as a catcher, but it's refusing to let him actually learn the position, so I'm not really sure why that's the case. But Kafis is getting the day off today, so we have Mayo at first. Bo's catching, of course. And Slade is getting the start today. An error. Able to get a scoreless inning. We go 1, 2, 3. 2 out hits, but no runs for them. We go 1, 2, 3 again. Still no runs for them. Bazana with a double here. He's been hitting well since we've brought him up. And a 2-run home run for Blade. For 14th of the year. Slade gives up the leadoff hit, and then immediately we can never hold a lead. How many times does that happen where we get a 2-run lead and then immediately whatever, it could be a 3, a 4, like just immediate home run to tie the game back up. Leadoff double, which is good, and then a single, which we don't get the option to send him home. Sacrifice fly gives us a 3-2 lead back. So a single, the trailing runner gets out, which we didn't get the option to send them anywhere. Slade gives up a 2-out hits, and then a walk. Brother, just get out of the inning. Alright, thank goodness. Zana strikes out, a ground out, and a strikeout. He's at 96 pitches, so we're just going to go ahead and take him out. Bring Walters in for the 6 here. We trust all of our pitchers to give up runs. He strikes out the side though, so that's a really good first appearance for him. And a ground ball double play, unfortunately. Go ahead and take Walters out, but as long as that runner doesn't score, it'll be a good appearance for him. We'll bring in Cade Smith. Oh, we just cannot hold on to a lead. Can we get a run? We get a walk. A fly out. A single. So we have the go-ahead run at second base. And we don't get it. Well, the plan was for Cade to get the last out and then pitch the eighth, and it looks like he's giving up more runs. I don't get why Cade just doesn't dominate every time he throws. So we're down 3. After having the lead, our bullpen came up and crapped the bed, but we do get a 2-run home run here for Manzardo. This is home run number 12. We're still down a run, though. Cade Smith has to come out because he's too fatigued of throwing BP to the other team. Leadoff guy gets on, then a walk, a single and a walk. Big strikeouts. We just walk so many guys. And of course, they get a 7th run. We need 2 runs here. Strikeout's not going to help us. A flyout's not going to help us. And a strikeout, not going to help us. So, bullpen comes in and ruins the game for us, unfortunately. Walters pitched well, and then Cade Smith came up and gave up a home run that made him look really bad. They were both on good streaks, though. So, unfortunate for us. Now we are under 500, 2.5 games back. Thankfully, our division's pretty weak right now. But, man, we just got to figure something out with our offense. So, they have a lefty on the bump today. So, we have a lot of our lefties resting. Car parked in front of my house, which isn't a big deal, but I want to mow the grass and I don't want to shoot grass at their car. That's kind of their problem, not mine. I'm not gonna just point the mower at it, but even if you're pointing the opposite direction, it still kind of shoots some grass at it. A 2-out double, but no runs. An error. Him on team. Offense. Nope. See if Bobby's able to have a good start today. So far, 3 innings scoreless is good. Get a base run run and a steal. Rocchio flies out. Holiday moves him over to third. Not able to do anything with him in scoring position. Oh, there goes his shutout. Jose flies out. Kafis grounds out. And Delauder grounds out. Gives up a single, and then, man. He was pitching, and then another home. Like, he was pitching so well, and he's not even at a high pitch count. Now he is. Man, that just sucks. Now we're down 4 runs, and our offense maybe has some life. Nope. And it just stinks. And Rocchio's his average is starting to dip, but he had 7 home runs. Ugh. Throw Walters out there again. Hits a batter, gets a double play though. I think it's just one of those streaks. The game has decided that we're just going to lose a bunch of games. It's not like our team changed. Like, we've had some injuries, but like our offense has just been super good this whole year. Bases loaded for Blade, and we get a double play. Get a run, though. We get a second run with the infield hit. So we do get 2 runs back. Walters has given up only 1 run, and that's really because of Cade Smith. Yeah, our ERA and our bullpen ERAs are so high. Capus gets on base here. All right, 2 guys on base for Bo. A triple. All right, we'll take that. I thought it was a double play. Well, we'll take the triple there. So we tie up the game. We have the go-ahead run on third base. Mayo pops out, though. Acuna gets walked. So Rocchio's 0 for 2 on the day. So we're going to look to pinch hit for him. Who is pitching right now? Is it a lefty? It's a righty. So I think we bring in Velasquez for the pinch hit. Clutch it up. He strikes out, brother. JJ. It's unfortunate, and we'll put Bazana in there at second. So Brian threw a scoreless inning. I don't know who I want to bring in. I think we leave him in for the righty, and then we bring in Quintillo for the 2 lefties. And Air gets in the second. All right, we're still tied here. So Kemp, 1 for 3 on the day. Gets a leadoff single. We'll see if we're able to get him in the scoring position. We are. Jose flies out. Capus, 0 for 3 on the day. Gets intentionally betting 190. He's not. That was all right. Like, I feel like Chase DeLauder is more of a threat. I guess they want the force. We pop out. A wild pitch moves him in the scoring position, so it takes away the force. And we get the base hit, so Bo Naylor is able to get his game-winning hit. We love to see that. So still 2.5 games back, but we do manage to win the last game of that series to get back to 500. Hopefully our offense starts to turn it around. We're not too far back in our division, nor are we too far back in the wild card. So our pitching just got to get better. We got to figure it out, and hopefully Troy being in the rotation might help us. Slade's been our best starting pitcher. Really, we could look to trade Bybee as well, and then bring up Cal Stevens. So maybe we'll do that here. Because he hasn't been good. He's down to 2.5 stars. We get a 23-year-old pitcher. Because what's his contract? It's pretty rough for us. Yeah. So we can actually get out of his contract, which actually save us some money as well. All right, so I already like this. The Mitch Bright contract, or the Mitch Bright trade. All right, so there's a couple different trades that we can look at. So what we're going to do is we'll do the prospect trade to see if the Diamondbacks offer Mitch. No, they're not. Let's do multiplayer. We could get Mike Trout. That would be hilarious. That's so much money, though, for him. George Springer. I watched him play yesterday. Yeah, so I mean, and that would be a lot of a lot of old pitchers that are really expensive, so I'd be losing us a lot of money. All right, so we're gonna try the Mitch Brait trade. Because honestly, we get someone that's young, and we could try to get Dylan Ray potentially as well. We can look to see. So I like this trade here, to be honest. So we'll figure out if that trade works out in the next one, and then we can move on from Tanner Bybee and get off that contract, which will help us in the future. But with that being said, that's going to be it for this one. You may at this point appreciate it. I'll talk to you all in the next one. Peace.